Hello, everybody. This is the Across the Pond Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Priceless MPB, and with me is my co-host, Mandarsh. Say hello.
Hello.
Mandarsh is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. He is, no, he's not really. He's actually just a rapist. Isn't that right, Mandarsh?
I'm hurt by those comments.
He's not a rapist. Alright, anyways, this podcast is, mostly going to be about gaming. Mandarsh and I both have been wanting to do one of these for quite a while. We just never got around to doing it, and we decided,
my idea.
hey, yeah, it was actually Mandarsh's idea a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, I'm the one who decided to do it today. Isn't that right?
Well,
Yeah.
I spent like a bloody month trying to fix it up with you. But okay, just continue.
Okay, you're right. You did do that. Whatever, that's not the point. Basically, this podcast is, like I said, mostly about gaming, but we will talk about other things, such as later on, we will discuss a little news story that I've heard a little bit about. You know, it's kind of a big thing over here in the States, so that's going to be later on. But right now, let's talk about Gears, because Gears is what we play a lot. Isn't that right, Mandarsh?
I play that every day and night.
Yes, you do, don't you? Have you played the Stay Frosty playlist?
Oh my...
You don't like it?
Talk to me. Oh, my friend said, like, yeah, you would really like it because you're really good with the Hammerburst. And I went on there, and then I just got destroyed.
Yeah, if mods didn't exist, then that game type would be awesome. Or if they just put a cap on the Hammerburst to where it shoots a certain speed. Like, you know, kind of like how the BR shoots at a certain, like you can't just spam the BR on Halo.
Yeah, three
It
burst,
shoots at a certain, it's a certain speed. I think if they did that with the Hammerburst, because they did it with a pistol. Did you notice that? The pistol, they put a cap on the pistol.
You can't shoot as quick as you...
because the pistol will headshot every single time. No matter how much health you have, you'll get a headshot with it. So I don't see why they haven't done it with the Hammerburst on that game mode. Because, I mean, they had to have figured, hey, people have mods, so it's kind of a bitch. And it's only like 4 bullets or something to kill somebody.
Yeah, I mean,
most of the time,
I swear it's just more like COD now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even... If you're not in cover, you are dead.
Yeah, and that's where the pistol comes in. So if somebody is in cover, you headshot them with a pistol, and that
Yep.
kills them. But the thing is, like, I understand why people would think, oh, this is like COD, I don't like it. But if you think back on, like, Halo has the game type SWAT. It's one headshot and you're dead, and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, and I know that it's not headshots on Gears, like, it's just a few shots to the body and you're dead, kind of like COD. But you know, it's basically the same premise. It's just a different game type. They're trying something new. They're trying something different.
Yeah, they're just
the thing
making
is,
it
like,
fresh,
they're not forcing you guys to put up with it. Like, I was furious about the sawed-off being brought into the game because I was being forced to play against players using it because it was in every game type.
Yeah.
But this new playlist, it's just its own playlist. You don't have to play it if you don't like it. That's one of the main things I have. You know, if somebody doesn't like it, they don't have to play it. You know.
Yeah, I don't really like it, therefore.
Exactly. I actually kind of do like it. I think it's a lot. You know, it's something different. It's a breath of fresh air. You know, sometimes I do get fucking furious. Like, the main problem I have is that it's TDM, and the TDM spawns are just fucking awful. So yeah, that's the main problem I have. But you know, spawns on the game in general are just bad.
I do not like how they've mixed Warzone with Execution now.
Oh yeah, why is that? Go into detail about that.
I'm sorry. Well, before, obviously, anyone who doesn't play Gears or hasn't for a while, they've changed it up so that Warzone and Execution is no longer a separate game type, that it's in together. And every single time I've played that playlist, I've only got Warzone. I'm not sure if it's quick is Warzone, ranked is Execution, or whether it's like alternate or something, but I do not get Execution anymore. And it is really annoying me. And they did that basically because no one played Warzone.
Yeah, because there's nobody playing. And that's interesting because you figure since there's more people playing Execution, they would make the default game type to be Execution instead of Warzone. I don't know why Epic's pushing Warzone so much, but I understand why they combine the playlists. I just don't. You know, like you said, I don't understand why they're putting so much of an emphasis on Warzone instead of Execution, because obviously Execution is the more popular game type.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they put them together because if you don't know the rules, Execution is 1 life per player, and you have to execute them when they're down. That means you can't shoot at them from far away. But Warzone is exactly the same, but you can kill them from far away. So you can kill them when they're down. So yeah, I understand why they sort of merge them together because they're so similar, and new people to the franchise might get a bit confused about the differences, but so they squished it together. But I mean, I pretty much only play Execution, or only played Execution before, but I cannot get a game now. Every time I go on, I cannot get a game. It's really annoying.
I thought it was like I've been wanting him to combine certain like not combine playlists, but combined quick match and ranked. Because if you really think about it, there's no point in having both of them. Because for one, ranked, I don't see why they even call it ranked because it doesn't affect your rank. The only rank is on the leaderboards.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect your actual number rank. That's all XP based. And quick match, that existing takes away all the players from ranked anyways. So what I think they should do is just combine it all into one. Make it to where you have to search every game, and there's plenty of people, so you'll find games, and just keep leaderboards and just keep it that way. Because you don't even have to call it ranked. Just instead of ranked TDM, just call it TDM. You'll combine all the population from quick match and ranked matches. Just call it TDM. You'll have however many people play that fucking game, because that's the most played game type. So however many,
definitely.
like maybe 10,000 at a time. And then you'll add the 3,000 from ranked, and you'll have 13,000 people playing, and it'll add population to all the game types. That way, they could probably add mercenary playlist, whatever that was called. I can't remember. We're all stranded now because I didn't get to play it because I was gone. But they can add that playlist. They could probably add Brothers to the End. They could add Stay Frosty permanently. They could add all these new playlists. Because the populations were, there were, I guess, however many game types there are. They're all split into two. So there's like eight game types or 8 or 9 playlists. TDM, King of the Hill. Yeah, there's something like 8 or so. I'm just guessing, but they're cut into 2 separate. So there's like 16 different things you could choose from. If you just combine them, that'll be even less. So I mean, it makes sense to me.
Completely agree with you with that one. I mean, if they just made ranked. And put them together and just continued over, so you can still vote for the map. Yeah,
just keep the leaderboards the way they are. So it would just be basically the same thing, and there will be more people playing ranked. So the people who do play ranked will be able to find games, more.
Yeah,
it makes sense to me. So whatever. I mean
whatever.
Epic's gonna do it their way, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care. But I just think that would be the best.
I agree.
Yeah, you do agree, don't you?
I agree.
Great minds think alike.
Anyways, that a high five?
Have you heard of what?
Did you just make a high five sound?
No, I was cracking my knuckles.
Oh, it sounded like you just went.
This tournament, Hype Festation.
Okay then.
Okay, well it's it's this huge 32 team tournament being run here in the U.S. this weekend actually. It's a major Gears tournament, all the best teams from all around the U.S. and there's a team from Europe, and then there's a couple Canadian teams.
Really, Europe?
Yeah, it's gonna be live streaming in a couple hours actually, right? Today. You should definitely check it out.
On MLG or?
It's not MLG. It's I think they have their own website. Hype Festation has their own website, and they're gonna be it is MLG teams.
Yeah.
And other pro and amateur teams, but it's gonna be pretty awesome, and I think Arctic's team is going to be in there, and all the big guys. But I'm really looking forward to that. I haven't gotten a whole lot of information on it. I was just wondering if you knew about it.
Not at all. They don't really.
Oh man, it's going to be awesome.
But there's nothing over here that sort of advertises anything like that, or sites that advertise anything like that.
That's just a bummer.
It's mainly a thing over your side.
Yeah.
It's not as big over here.
Yeah, you can tell because there's only one European team coming over.
Huh, yeah.
And, but I have heard that the European Gears community is a lot more aggressive in their playstyle than the U.S. Cause, if you watch pro U.S. teams, a lot of times they can get kind of camping and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard the European teams are non-stop rushing. I haven't gotten to see it. I really want to see really good pros playing each other, but I hate when they're all campy and stalemate-ish.
Yeah, that just annoys me, especially on
that's why I think
drive and stuff.
Oh god, yeah, that's what I think. I know execution is a huge part of Gears, and it's a huge part of the professional scene, But I just think they need some sort of objective in there to spice it up and to keep players moving. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I think King of the Hill definitely needs to be in these tournaments, because Hypefestation, as far as I know, it's only execution.
Yeah. Well, yeah, execution main game type of Gears, so... Yeah, King of the Hill is good, because there's actually something to do, but the problem with King of the Hill is the spawns. Pretty much definitely. Like any playlist, but the spawns are just, like, terrible in King of the Hill.
Oh my god, yeah, they're horrendous. I don't see why Epic can't get these spawns right. Like, here's what you gotta do. Spawn both teams equal distance away from the hill, but not on the same side of the map. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Get an equal opportunity to get to the hill when they spawn, but spawn them on different sides of the map. That's it. I don't see why it's so hard to figure out. Like, I can't even count how many times I've played King of the Hill, and the enemy team has the hill, and even if they're up by 100 points, it'll spawn me across the map, and it'll spawn my enemies like right in front of me or right behind me or right beside me some way. And
yeah, when you have spawn protection, you just look to the right and they're there.
Hill, yeah.
And you're like, what? How did you get there?
Yeah, it's so fucking annoying. I've spawned literally right beside somebody a number of times. Like on what was it? Checkout. I will spawn at the fucking checkout with a person, with an enemy. I'll start shooting him, and he's got the spawn protection. I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Yeah, I don't see, because they need to. God, they really need to adopt the Halo spawns. You remember how Halo spawns were?
It's so long ago.
So long. We haven't played Halo in so long, but basically the Halo spawns, or Halo 3, I mean, not Halo Reach, because the Halo Reach spawns are different.
Oh, right, yeah. Worse. Yeah, then.
Halo 3 spawns, it would spawn you, especially in Team Slayer, it would spawn you in safety. So it would take into account whether people were looking at a certain spot or nading it, or if you just died there, and it'll spawn you somewhere else. It'll spawn you in safety. That's what Team Deathmatch on Gears of War needs. It needs different spawns. You can't just spawn one of two spots, because even if you do flip spawns, it tells the enemy team that you flipped.
Yeah.
And they know, so they can just move 2 feet to the right and turn around, and you're still spawn trapped. So I don't know. I don't know why they haven't fixed that. And another thing about Halo, and I know I'm like totally drowning you out right now, but I'm on a rant. I'm sorry.
It's fun.
I'm on a rant right now, and I'm on a roll. But Halo also had Forge, and the beauty of Forge is that anybody could, like, you didn't have to have the developers do it. You could go into a map and change the spawn yourself, and that was an amazing thing. Like, people who ran these tournaments could literally make their own spawns that they wanted, and that was a huge part of Halo. It was the Forge.
You done?
Oh yeah, I'm done. I'm good.
There we go. I stopped listening after Forge. Right, anyway. I'm joking, but yeah, they need some kind of way to fix it. Personally, I think they should just offer you a job, because clearly you know how to fix it.
Oh yeah, definitely. So. Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Oh, I see how it is.
I was expecting you to go off on a rant. You know,
I don't do rants.
I just did one, so now
I
it's
make
your
comments.
turn.
That's it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'll be the ranter of this podcast, I guess.
There we go.
You know what? We talked a little bit about Gears and what we think on the new playlist and the spawns. So let's swap over to something else. What games do you have right now that are out that you're playing a lot?
Gears.
Besides Gears.
I got Dead Island a couple of days ago. That's a really good game.
I've heard mixed reviews about that. I've heard from a lot of people that it's really good, but I heard from a lot of people that it was kind of disappointment. So go into detail. What do you like about that game?
It's well, what I like is it's quite free roam in the fact that it puts you in an area, and then to get to your quest that you're doing, you can go any way that you want. And obviously the enemies are quite cool. They did, I don't know if you played Left 4 Dead or not.
Oh, but, yeah, I did.
They did just literally look at Left 4 Dead and copy all the zombies, put them into Dead Island and change their name. But yeah, they did that. The enemies are good. The map, the locations aren't so good. I mean, the whole Dead Island thing is it's like a holiday resort island tourist location, and then suddenly I'm not even that far into the game. I'm like level 18 and only played like probably like 4 hours at most, and like every other like level part is in a sewer. And I'm thinking to myself, right, we're in this tropic, beautiful island with like parrots and palm trees, and it's sunny, there's ocean, and you stick us in a sewer. I mean, really, that's the best you can do. It's like they wanted to piss you off and get you away from the beauty. It kind of takes away from the
free roam aspect and puts you into this tiny little corridor, like you can't really go where you want to go.
Yeah, it does that.
It reminds me of Fable. I know this is totally weird, but like Fable is supposed to be this humongous RPG where you can do whatever you want. But if you really think about it, it's kind of like it's really linear in where you can go.
It's quite a on the rails game, actually.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
That's why I'm a huge I really don't like Fable at all because I think it was way too overhyped. Like every time a new Fable comes out, and then it just straight up sucks every time. But that's another story for another day. Are there any other games currently that you're playing that you would like to give a little shout out to?
Shout out to every single Star Wars game out there.
Oh yes.
I love you Star Wars games.
Did you ever play the old like original Xbox Knights of the Old Republic games?
I'll
take that as an
that was on Xbox.
It was on the original Xbox. Yes, it's not. It wasn't an MMO. It was like I know there was a new game that came out for the computer for the PC. That's an MMO.
The new one's called Old Republic. The old one is called Knights of the Old Republic.
Knights of the Old Republic.
I've actually got that on PC, not on Xbox, but
it's fucking amazing. Yeah, I think it did come out on PC as well.
But
I just remember playing it on my Xbox. Oh my god, it was like it's by BioWare, like those amazing fucking awesome developers that do everything right. The same people that made Mass Effect, and it's a lot like Mass Effect. Have you ever played Mass Effect? Please tell me you have.
I played a bit of the first one, and that was it. I'm not gonna lie,
God,
I haven't played this. I mean, that's why I watch your channel. I was waiting for those Mass Effect 2 things.
Yeah,
and then
I know. And
suddenly
then I
you cut it off,
videos,
and it was like my drug supply was taken away.
I lost my upload time, and then I couldn't upload them anymore, and then I just stopped making them. And that's why it's like on hiatus right now. But I have it back, as you know, because I uploaded that almost hour-long Fallout.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
You need to get back into Mass Effect. I need to know the story.
I really do, because Mass Effect 3 is coming out in like 2 months.
Yeah.
And that's going to be co-op. And I'm definitely going to be hitting that up co-op with some buddies. And if you get it, you'll be involved as well. But I've already got it figured out. Me and DeCivil, we're going to be fighting Reapers and Geth all across the universe. It's going to be awesome.
I would get it.
Yeah, Mass Effect is so amazing. Like, it's one of the greatest game franchises ever made.
Well, you like My Little Pony, so...
It's nothing... Oh, come on.
I don't trust your opinion.
And 80% of men on this planet like My Little Pony, so that's probably an exaggeration.
About 100% of those 80% are American.
Perhaps. There's a lot of people... There's people over in Europe that like it, too.
Yeah, Europe, not the UK.
Oh, I didn't know the UK was not in Europe. My bad.
No, hey, we don't want to be. We shouldn't be.
Do you guys still call yourself Great Britain?
Look, we've got like 3 names.
I know, you're like England, Great Britain, the UK.
UK is...
Queenland.
Oh, I can't even remember anymore. UK includes... what is it?
Wales
and
I'm surprised I knew that.
Is it
because I'm just now learning things. I went my entire school career without learning anything until I got to college. I don't know how I don't even know how I can talk and read. But go on. It includes Wales and what else?
I'm not sure if it includes Northern Ireland, but I think it includes Scotland, and then Great Britain includes. You know what? I don't even know. Let's just call it England, because that's what we are. I am, so English, woo, yay. Carry on.
Sounds good. Don't you guys hate the Irish?
Don't hate
Kind of like
the
how
Irish.
Australians hate New Zealanders?
I hate the Scottish more than the Irish. The Irish are right. Scottish, they can jog on. We'd pay for all their crap, and they want independence. No, it's not how it works.
They can jog on.
No, we pay for like absolutely everything for them, so they can get like free university and crap, and then they blame us for everything bad that happens to them. They can jog on.
Oh, I'm gonna start saying that. You can jog on.
I mean, have you never heard that before?
Did you just make it up because you're English and you think I would make an American guy laugh?
No, that is actually a saying over here.
I cannot believe that. Okay, I'll okay. Whatever you say, jog
it actually
on.
Is.
You British,
Google it if you don't believe
British are crazy. Anyways, yeah, you definitely gotta try out Mass Effect. It's fucking amazing.
Nah.
Oh, well, do you even like those kinds of games?
I like any game that doesn't involve My Little Pony.
I don't see why you have to keep going back to My Little Pony.
No, I don't know.
You need to just join the herd, alright? Become a brony and join the
I
herd.
don't call it that.
What, brony
it's
or
so
herd?
Bad. Join the herd, bro. No.
just give me a bro hoof and join the herd. Become a brony like the rest of your fellow men.
That will never happen.
And just know that friendship is magic, and just believe in yourself, and you'll always be able to do what you want to do.
Oh, I think this is the perfect time to move on.
Yeah, it probably is. Great assumption there.
Oh God. Give me a break.
Well, anyways, well, I was gonna say next. What games are you looking forward to getting pretty soon? Like what's on your wish list?
Getting. I don't know if you saw like I Am Alive when that first the first trailer for that ever, and I was like, oh my god. And then there was news like earlier, like this week or something, that was coming out soon, and that it was an arcade game, and then I just like lost all interest, so that kind of put me down.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that game. I don't even know if I've heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
When it was like 2009, this really epic trailer for I Am Alive. It's like a apocalyptic like game. It's like I don't know what exactly happened, but like it's based in like New York or something, and like the trailer shows like all these buildings falling down, and you gotta like survive on what you can pick up and stuff.
Oh damn.
And it looked so unbelievably good. And from what they like hinted, it was going to be like this really sort of high graphic, almost like Alan Wake looking game.
Yeah.
But like you can like walk around the city and you got to scavenge for stuff. I don't think there were any like monsters or anything, but it was like a survival thing, which I thought was a really good like twist, like not having like some evil monster or something. But yeah. Anyway, but then like earlier they announced that it was an arcade game, and I was like, what are you doing? Why did you just ruin that for me? After this, I'm going to link you to the original trailer if I can find it, and it looks so good, and I'm just even talking about it has made me depressed. So thank you.
Well, speaking of arcade games, Minecraft is coming out on Xbox Live Arcade pretty soon. Should be spring, like just a couple months from now. It should be coming out. What are your thoughts on that? How do you think it's going to work on Xbox?
It's probably going to work like exactly like that other Minecraft
those clones, Castle Miner and Fortress
Craft and all those. I couldn't think of the names for them then, but it's probably just going to work exactly like that. They just modify it a bit, which kind of sucks because I got it on PC, so I'm kind of regretting that now. Yeah, but it'd be a lot easier to play multiplayer. So
yeah, it will be easy to play multiplayer, but I'm curious as to how all the mods and stuff are going to work. I don't think they're going to be able to. I think it's going to be kind of hard to do, unless they're just going to release shit as a DLC or something.
They probably will just like take people's ideas.
Because I think the main, well, not the only main. What is it? What am I trying to say?
I have no idea. Something about mods.
The positive thing about PC gaming, like one of the main things that how it's better than console gaming is modding. You can't really do that on console. I know of course graphics and shit are always way better on PC because PCs can handle a lot more than a console can. But
Yeah.
I mean, the whole modding community is massive on PC, from what I've heard and from what I've seen on videos and stuff. So I'm curious as to see how they're gonna, add new texture packs and mods and shit like that for Minecraft on the console.
What might happen is they might just forget about that, and they'll be so focused in, oh, well, let's get Minecraft on the Xbox.
Yeah.
They will completely forget about everything else that comes with it, and then it would just be a massive flop.
I hope not, because I really like Minecraft, and my computer could barely run it, so I don't even have it on my computer because I had like a fucking a pirated version, and I got rid of it. But yeah, I just wanted to test it out and see if I liked it, and I was gonna buy, Minecraft so I can have all the mods and all the texture packs and all the multiplayer and shit. But my computer just can't. I can't run it. Like I can't even run Minecraft because I just have this laptop that I do everything on.
Bad.
Yeah, like it can run it, but barely. Like just barely run it. I have to have it on all. I can't have the rendered distance. I can't have it on far distance. I can only have it on like the smallest render distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can only see like 50 feet in front of me at all times. Yeah. It was like, and I had to have it on all the low settings. So I'm really looking forward to getting Minecraft on the Xbox because I just love the game.
Yeah, trust me, Minecraft graphics don't even get better on high settings.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a block, whatever setting you look at it. So.
Definitely. I just meant like I couldn't like if I put on the far render distance whatever.
You see more.
I was lagging and I couldn't even walk. I couldn't. If I ran into an enemy, I was dead because I couldn't swing my sword.
Yeah.
But whatever. Whatever. But that should be a lot of fun. And of course, Mass Effect 3 is coming out. I'm also gonna get Skyrim. I'm gonna get WWE 12. And, that's I used to love wrestling games when I was younger, and I played WWE 12 on the PS3 with my brother. And it was a lot of fun, but I'm not quite sure how it's gonna work online, because I've never really been into wrestling games or even fighting games online, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna do on that. But I'm hoping it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm not into that kind of stuff really.
Yeah, word. So, anyways, I guess we can get into a little bit of that news story I was going to talk to you about.
Serious time.
Yeah. There's a story going around, and I've heard a little bit about it from different places. I haven't really looked into it a whole lot, but apparently there's this high school. I cannot remember what state it was in. I'm thinking it was in one of the Carolinas, either North or South Carolina, and there was this extremely religious. Christian religious mural on the wall there, and this girl that went to school there. Remember, this is a high school. This girl that went to school there, thought it was unconstitutional, and she fought to get it taken down, and she won. And ever since then, she's been getting like death threats and all kinds of just horrible messages on Twitter, Facebook. She can't leave her house without getting some sort of threat from other people. From Christians, and it's just like I can't believe that it's people like that are like the majority in this country that I live in. Like, it makes me sick to even be an American right now when I know that the majority of people, are like that. It's just like I can't imagine. Like, does shit like that happen? Because I know it happens in other places, but do you see stuff like that happen over in the UK where you are? Like, if somebody was to say, hey, this prayer in school is I don't even know if you guys have separation of church and state, but I'm assuming you do. Do you have separation of church and state? Where
no.
like you
basically flip your sort of scenario around, and that's us. Any religious person is the minority, to be honest here. And they go to normal school. If they go to a special church school, they're separate, whatever, we don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, in schools they don't really push religious stuff. I remember in my primary school we were sort of forced to sing sort of Jesus songs, but I never used to be honest. I just used to sit there and do nothing, and but they wouldn't like push religion on you, and they still don't, to be honest. It's over here, it's like, if you're religious, you're religious, okay. God's not real. Did you know?
Didn't you know?
They'd be like,
But anyways, yeah, it's
really?
like here in the U.S., like it's in our Constitution that church and state are supposed to be separate. So you're not supposed in public schools. You're not supposed to, have prayer in school, like different stuff like that. And having that prayer, that Christian prayer, in a public school, a decent sized public school where there's going to be kids of all religions, kids and staff of all religions. It's not fair to everybody to have that. So this girl, fought to get it taken down and she won. And now it's like, and I can't believe that people are even like, I mean, I can believe it because I've seen it my entire life, but it's like, I find it, I don't even know how to say it. Like, I'm just going to try to word it like this. I find it disgusting that there are people that claim to be a Christian.
Yeah, and then they threaten
and then they're threatening a high school girl for being right, because it was unconstitutional to have that mural on the wall, and it's just it completely sickens me to be even in this country when shit like that happens. I can't believe it.
You know what? Get out while you still can. Come on, Drew.
And that reminds me. Oh my god. Literally today, I was in my history class, and we just started talking. It's history. It's U.S. history up until 1877. So it's talking about all the events from when I guess from when the Europeans came over. And all the building blocks of America up until 1877. And he was talking about like right before Columbus started setting sail, and all these people started setting sail. How there were different religions, and like the main religion was what is it, Catholicism? Is that how you say it? Catholicism or Catholicism? I don't know. The Catholic was the main religion.
Yeah.
And he said, how many of you in here are Catholics? I don't know why he even did this because it pissed me off. Like half the class raised their hands. Okay, he's like, how many of you are Protestant? A good number. He's like, well, how many of you are Christian in general? Everybody but me raises their hands.
Mm-hmm.
I was the only one in the class who was not Christian. Oh my god, I felt so isolated. I could not believe it. I'm just glad nobody turned and fucking looked at me. Like, I'm glad he didn't ask, is anyone in here atheist? Because I would have been, I don't know, I would have gotten so many fucking looks. And like, I don't even know. I don't know if this sounds like strange to you. I hope this disgusts you, like it does me. Because like, being where I live, if I was to tell somebody I'm atheist, odds are they probably wouldn't want to talk to me at all.
So yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me because we've already sort of grown up over it. It's like I said before. It's if you're Christian, it's okay, whatever, doesn't matter. But as long as you don't rub it in our faces, otherwise we will punch you in the face. But
Oh yeah, okay. I gotta say something after you. Go ahead and finish, then I'm gonna say something.
Yeah, it's basically like, and anyone who's atheist is pretty much like everyone is atheist over.
Yeah.
So I've never even heard of any sort of prejudice. Is that how you say it? Prejudice.
Prejudice.
Prejudice. Thank you. Like that happening over here. So. Yeah,
hold on a second. I gotta find this picture. I took a picture on my phone. I was walking to class earlier, and I found this humongous banner on a bus stop because we like at my school. It's a pretty decent sized college, so there are these little buses that they're little short buses, that go from building to building all around campus, and you can ride these buses. And hold on, I almost found this picture. It had a prayer, a Christian prayer from the Bible, or not a prayer, but a Bible verse. And I looked at it, I was like, what the fuck? You cannot, you motherfuckers, you cannot put that up here, because this is not a private school. But, it didn't really bother me. I thought it was kind of funny, but, I also thought it was kind of wrong that they had that up there. Because there are a lot of different religions of people that go to my school. And it says, I am with you always, God, Matthew 28:20. And I was just like, really? You're gonna put Bible shit all over the school? Come on, have some respect for other people. I don't hang up banners around my school saying God's not real. I don't do that because that's disrespectful for other people. And if I did do it, I'd probably get fucking shanked or something. But that's not the point. Point is, I will respect other people's beliefs, whether I think it's ridiculous or not. And that's just like, that doesn't happen for me ever, at all where I live. And I was like, yeah, I do wish I lived in in the UK or in Australia or something like that where atheism is the norm.
Yeah,
It would be awesome.
It's completely opposite over here, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just down here or down south, but I mean, yeah, it's like sort of yeah, you're a Christian, that's cool, good for you, and some of like the Christians are sort of in your face and sort of convert, and then basically we all just sort of go, no, you're wrong, go away, and that's it. So it's not really sort of a big deal over here. There's other stuff to get on with. It's not. It's not.
Yeah, there's more important shit to do.
Yeah, there's no point arguing over something.
Okay, and I feel a rant coming on. I'm sorry. I can't. Right. I don't know if I can hold myself back. Okay, here comes a religious rant. Priceless's religious rant number 1. Don't fucking try to convert me if you don't have a case. All right? I'm sorry, but I will respect your beliefs. I do not want to take I'm going to take a quote from the show Community. If you have not seen the show Community, I suggest you go watch it. There's an episode when they're talking about religion, and the main character in that show says, "Religion to me is a lot like Paul Rudd. I understand the appeal, and I know why people like it, but it's not for me. I never want to take it away from anybody, but I just don't want anything to do with it." That wasn't exactly the quote because I haven't seen the episode in a long time, but that's basically what it is. Religion is to me, it's something like I would never want to take it away from somebody, but it's not for me because it just doesn't make sense. And people say, how do you believe that God isn't real and all this? I'm like, well, I would totally believe in God if there was any evidence for it. Like, I don't see why. Oh God, I can't even get my words together. Hold on. Oh my God, I can't. Oh my God. Anyways, I'm gonna try not to rant. Oh God, it just infuriates me. Like, people don't understand that. You can think for yourself. You can make up your own mind. I would much more respect somebody who takes the time and studies the Bible and all that shit, and then decides, okay, I believe this. Instead of people who have never read it and they just say everything in the Bible is true and I believe everything that my preacher tells me and you're wrong and you're going to hell. Fuck you guys. Alright? That's it. Don't be a dick just because I'm an atheist. Because I'm not a dick to you. How about that?
Okay then.
I'm done.
Priceless rant is over.
I could go on, but I don't want to.
Whew.
I could get
heat on that one.
I could get very mad and I could go on and on, but I just don't want to do that. Because, like I said, I don't want to piss anybody off. I don't want to be disrespectful.
You're being the bigger man, so.
I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm just not gonna go into it. All I'm gonna say is, I will believe in God if there's evidence and if you can prove it, and that's it. I will be right there beside you, praying and believing in God and all that stuff. So,
hallelujah.
That's all there is to it. I don't see why I have to be the bad guy, just because I don't accept faith. Like, oh, you just gotta believe. No, I don't accept that. I want a little bit of evidence. That doesn't make me a bad person. That just makes me, sane and reasonable.
Yep, fair enough.
Fuck's sake.
Do you want a hug?
Oh, man, I do.
Oh, come here. Come on.
Anyways,
there we go.
But that's what and I hate that I just blew up like that and I couldn't get my thoughts together and I couldn't say what I really want to say and like express myself how I really want to express myself because I'm so angry about the issue. But it's because I live in a place I live in the southern United States and it's so religious here. And I just I can't even speak. I can't even speak about it, and it makes me so mad that I can't even get my words right now. I mean, I can't even think when I start talking about religion, and that's why I just want to stop. So what else have we got here?
Okay, let's continue.
You can think of a topic because I'm totally flustered right now.
Ah, great. Okay, think of a topic. How about... Oh, IGN, you are not useful at all. How about we end it?
You ready to end it? Okay. That's fine with me. We can end it.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways. Sorry about my fucking outburst. Everybody listening. I would like to once again just add that I don't hate people because they're religious. I just don't like it when they hate me. That's all. That's basically it. If anybody believes in anything other than what I believe in, that's totally fine. Just don't treat me like shit just because I try to I'm trying to think things through. I just want a little bit of evidence, and that's that. Other than that, future episodes, don't expect every episode to be about atheism and stuff like that. I don't. We mostly want this podcast to be about gaming. Isn't that what you would think?
Yeah. That was
we mostly want to be
just
about
sort of
gaming.
a one-topic thing, just because, like you said, it was in the news. So.
Yeah, and we're of course going to bring up some news and some things, and we're going to talk about that. And
I would say, how about sort of the next ones? If this gets sort of positive feedback, how about sending in questions? What do you think about that?
Yes, of course. And if you guys want me to go easy on religion, that's fine. I will be happy to go easy on religion. We can talk about that very little. But that is both Mandarsh and I are atheists, so we definitely have opinions on the matter.
Brother.
And if something like that comes up in the news, a big story like that, you can expect us to talk about it and say what we think about it. And there are going to be times. Just know that there are going to be times when I go off on rants, and eventually, one of these times I'm going to have my head together. I'm not going to be so furious, and I'm going to actually start making some points, and I'm going to actually explain to you guys why I believe what I believe. But mostly going to be gaming. Let us know certain topics you might want us to discuss. I'll probably put this on this audio on Mega Upload or something, so you guys can download it and listen to it later. I'll do that for every episode. I don't know why I mentioned that now. I'll probably leave it in the description or in an annotation letting you guys know that it will be in the description, a link so you guys can download it. But, every episode I'll probably, put it somewhere for you to download so you guys can take it and listen to it on the go. And, just give us some feedback. Let us know what you thought. That's basically it.
Yeah, just a quick note if I can. I think I'll try and make some kind of little tune to go.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Like a little intro and outro tune.
Anyway, that would be awesome.
And maybe some just random sort of images. So if you're watching it on YouTube, are you uploading it to YouTube? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. If you're watching it on YouTube, you'll have something on the screen as well, rather than probably a lot of pony pictures, which is going to be. I know it's going to happen. You're going to do it, but I'll try and make something.
Yes, I'm definitely going to add a bunch of pony pictures.
I'll make something nice for you guys, so don't worry. It'll be more.
Unless you can make something like, I'll use whatever, like, because you're going to send me your audio file, of course. You can just send me whatever picture you come up with.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll use that.
Cool. So we will see you next time, guys.
All right. That'll be it.